Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Food Draft 2023 podcast. Every week, we talk about different foods and anything related to food. Today, we will be drafting the top 5 ice cream flavors. This is episode 5 for June 8th, 2023. I'm Lawrence, and with me, as always, is Aidan and Michael from Content Creation with Mr. Heit. Today, we are drafting the top 5 ice cream flavors, so we will start from 1 and go to 5. Aidan will go first.
All right, for my number one pick, it's an oldie but goldie, as I always say. It's one that I've always had since I was a youngin', so I'm going to have to take vanilla. It might be plain to some people, but, it's really just what I love. It's really a talented pick. It's always good. Like, you can go to any type of ice cream place and always have a good vanilla, you know what I'm saying?
That's very, very common, but very secure, pick. I mean, I think the top 3 is always going to be either vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. So since you stole my vanilla pick, I'm going to have to go with strawberry for my number 1. I mean, it's a fruit. Strawberries are healthy, So as an ice cream, I think that is going to be a very powerful choice for my number 1 pick.
For my number 1 pick, it's got to be chocolate ice cream. It's not as good as vanilla, but it has like a unique flavor.
All right, that's a decent pick for me. I mean, personally, I don't like chocolate, but it's all you. All right, for my number 2 pick, honestly, some people might even say this is a number 1 pick for them. I'm gonna have to go cookies and cream. It's honestly an amazing pick for me. It's like vanilla, but like added like Oreo-ish flavor. I just really love it. It just has a great flavor.
You did steal my ice cream pick. That was gonna be my number 2, but after that, I think I'm just gonna have to go with mint chocolate chip. I think a lot of people made this.
Tastes like toothpaste.
Yeah, that's what I thought people would say. It's gonna taste like toothpaste. But if you really just like taste the amazingness in that ice cream, it's really just it's a no-brainer.
For my number 2 pick, it's got to be chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is the same as vanilla ice cream, but just added with chocolate chips, and it makes it a lot better.
For my number 3 pick, it's a hard one because I'm gonna have to go unique. A lot of them are already taken, a lot of them are already done. I'm gonna have to go with Rocky Road.
What is that?
Honestly, it's honestly the better version of chocolate for me.
I really just hate the nuts in that they really just ruined it
nuts
for me.
suck.
I mean,
No, for
Rocky
me-
Road would be great if the nuts weren't in it.
For me, sometimes I used to take out the nuts. Anyway, yeah, but honestly, as I'm getting older, I like it more and more. I like the nuts inside of it. It just adds a flavor. It adds some crunchiness to it. It's very unique.
Okay, so for my number 3, I'm gonna have to go with a pretty common pick, cookie dough. Cookie dough is like poisonous, right? But if you put that in an ice cream and it's not, that's how good. Like, just think about how good that's gonna be.
It's gonna be so creamy.
And that's why it's gonna be my number 3 pick.
Buddy, it's not poisonous. First of all, you can get a cooked cookie dough, and it's called salmonella. Get your facts right.
Sorry, but are you gonna disagree with my number 3 pick?
Yeah, I am. And get your money. I'm not your friend, buddy.
For my number 3 pick, it's gonna be Moose Tracks. No, Moose Tracks is vanilla ice cream with chocolate chips and Reese's mini cups. And for people who can't eat peanut butter.
All right. For my number 4 pick, this is honestly an amazing flavor for me. Dippin' Dots, it's by far the best flavor you can ever get. But for ice cream, it's also a very talented pick. I'm gonna have to go banana split. It's honestly just amazing, really. It just tastes so good. It's just a split between Nutella, banana, vanilla, everything. It's good in every single flavor, not just ice cream. It's good in Dippin' Dots. It's good in crepes. It's good in everything. It's honestly just a very high pick for me there.
If I think about it, you are right. But for my number 4 pick, I will go with cotton candy. Just like you were talking about Dippin' Dots with cotton candy Dippin' Dots, they really just, they're nothing like that. And you know how cotton candy just melts in your mouth? I mean, ice cream cotton candy, that just melts in your mouth like 2 times more, makes it better. I mean, I believe that cotton candy is just like one of the most unique kind of flavors.
Oh, for my number 4 pick, it's mango. When you put mango inside ice cream. Wait, no. No, with mango ice cream, it's just so rich and creamy.
For my number 5 pick, it's honestly just very mid. It's number 5, so I'm gonna just have a take mid pick. I'll admit it. I'm not just gonna act like it's so good. So I'm gonna have to go with birthday cake. Birthday cake. It's not a great flavor. It's not a horrible flavor. I'm not gonna act like it's chocolate for me. Like chocolate, I just hate chocolate. But it's like it's not horrible, but it's just not good. It's what you would call mid.
Understandable. For my 5th pick, I mean, just like you said, it's not going to be the best. It's not going to be the worst, but I'm going to have to go with rainbow sorbet. I mean, it is really, if you have nothing, it is really a good flavor, but I feel like all these other ice cream
Honestly, are
flavors
you
really
kidding me?
just override it.
Rainbow sorbet. Honestly, I completely forgot about it. I just looked at it right now, but I decided not to pick it. I'm putting that at least my number 3 spot. I've had that since I was a child. It's just such a nice pick. For example, places like Benihana. Yeah, it's not even an oldie. It's a newie but goodie.
An oldie but goodie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very good. It's very talented. It has whole different types of flavor. It's not just one flavor like vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I put him in my number 5.
I mean,
Either that
I would definitely
or
put
I would
rainbow
have put like
sorbet
rum
higher,
raisin
though.
in my number 5.
You do?
I will put coconut as my number 5 pick because I like the flavor, but like I don't like the what's it called, the little chunks inside of it.
Oh
Good dog, change your pick, boy.
I don't really like coconut either.
Yeah, I don't really like. I mean, it's a healthier way. Healthier version. Coconut water is definitely healthier. You know what I'm saying?
And just for this last time, we will be going over our top 5. So, who would like to go first?
I got it first. All right. For my number 1 pick, it was vanilla ice cream. For my number 2 pick, it was cookies and cream ice cream. For my number 3 pick, it was Rocky Road. For my number 4 pick, it was banana split. And my number 5 was birthday cake.
My number 1, it was chocolate. For my number 2, it was chocolate chip. For my number 3, it was moose tracks. For number 4 is mango. And number 5 was coconut.
For my 5, I had my number 1 as strawberry, and my number 2 at mint chocolate chip, my number 3 at cookie dough, my number 4 at cotton candy, and my number 5 at rainbow sorbet.
All right, and that's going to wrap it up for today. This was episode 5 of the Food Draft of 2023.
That's going to do it for us.
And that's me, Lawrence, and Michael.
Bye.
Bye.